So how exactly do you promote your startup or solopreneurship business? I've got 3 tips coming up. Hello everybody, I'm Charles Watson, the founder of Expert Influencer Academy and the author of The Social Media Checklist. And on this channel, we show startups and solopreneurs how to position, package, promote, and partner so that you can monetize your content across the top 5 social media platforms. This is your first time to our channel? Hey, please consider subscribing. So guys, if you've been following along, you'll know that in the first video of this series, we talked about how you could position yourself as a key person of influence in your industry. In the second video, we talked about how you could package your products or services so that you can start offering those out to your target audience, your prospects, and turn them into customers. In this video, guys, I want to talk to you about how you can promote your business so that you can build brand awareness, grow a community, and increase monetary cash flow. You know, as a solopreneur or as a startup company, you might not have wads of cash to spend on marketing and advertising. And that is totally understandable because at the early stages of building your business, every dollar counts. So it's really easy to understand that you don't want to blow everything, on getting your message out there. Luckily, though, there's a few effective ways that you can promote your business online for free. You know, guys, before the internet, a small business or a startup company really only had a handful of options for marketing their products or services. You could do things and incorporate methods like printing out flyers, sponsoring local events, and hitting the pavement and passing out business cards and stuff like that were probably the 3 most common ones. Sure, if you had a lot of money, you could invest in radio and television or newspaper advertising. But again, we're focusing on solopreneurs and we're focusing on startup companies, so that option really isn't viable for us in what we're trying to do. Now, I just want to share with you that there are all kinds of opportunities out there on the web and tons of things that you can do. You just need to know where to look. So, how do you promote your business online for free? Let's get to it. So the first tip I have for you guys is you want to embrace social media. You know, there are billions of people on these social media platforms a day. And as a solopreneur and as a startup company, it is really important that you go where the people are. It does you no good to yell into an empty space or to yell at a, canyon when no one can hear you. All you get are echoes and all your efforts and energy are spent. So you really got to position yourself and you really have to start promoting where the people are. Social media just isn't a tool these days to gain exposure. In 2019, social media is business. That's all there is to it. It has become necessary for solopreneurs and startups and big businesses to start really investing time on the social media platforms. Social media allows you to build communities, lure in prospects, and build trust and loyalty for your brand or business. And guys, the best way to do this is to start a Facebook business page, get on Twitter, get on YouTube, get on Instagram, get involved in the comments, start building your communities and start interacting with people, start sharing your expertise. All this was covered in the positioning video, and I'll link up a card here so you guys can check it out. But get involved in the social media platforms. The second tip I have for you guys is start a blog. Blogs these days are super important. A blog not only helps your company get its name out there, through gaining followers, but it's a great way to connect with your consumers more directly. And a blog, especially if you have your own website, is an incredible way and probably the most effective way these days to start building SEO and backlinks to your website, which helps you rank in the search engines. So you really want to start sharing your expertise. You really want to position yourself, again, promote and position yourself as an expert, and you really want to get involved and add value to your target customer base. So if you're a photographer for weddings, maybe you can talk about the 5 most important things to make sure you have ready for your wedding photographer. Or you could talk about the 5 biggest mistakes newlywed couples make at a wedding. If you are providing real value with your blog, a couple things are going to happen. First of all, you're going to build a following, and then before you know it, people are going to start sharing your information. Especially if you bring value, and especially if you position yourself as an expert in your field. This was a great way for us to get involved in Inc. Media's Solopreneurship private group. I started posting on our blog. I started sharing my expertise and my information as I am going through the MBA program at Kaiser University. And I got invited to join a private community of startups and solopreneurs. So a blog can provide an enormous amount of opportunity. Stay consistent. I try to post at least once a week because I have all kinds of other things going on with videos. I have new training courses coming out. I'm going to school. I work a full-time job, but you want to stay consistent. So I like to post once a week every Saturday. My audience over the past year has come to depend on my content being there when they wake up Saturday morning. The third tip I have for you guys is get involved in the community. Every niche has an online community that you can get involved in, but it's going to take more than just signing up for a forum and just posting every once in a while. You want to do what Gary Vaynerchuk says and get your hands dirty and get in those comments. I have been very fortunate in following his advice, and I'm very lucky that he's one of my mentors, but getting your hands dirty really does build a following quickly. It really does position yourself, and it makes this whole process of positioning, packaging, promoting, partnering, and monetizing so much easier. Remember, add value, get involved in the community. And guys, there are other ways you can get involved in your local community. You can go to business startup organizations. You can join your local chamber of commerce. We are a member of a young professionals group here in our local town. And we are in the middle of partnering with Kaiser University to put on our first public event called the Startup and Solopreneur Expo. You heard it here first. So guys, get involved in the community, hand out business cards, shake hands. People buy from people they know, and you should always carry a stack of business cards with you, and you should always have your elevator pitch ready to rock and roll, so that, because you never know when the next opportunity is going to come your way. So you got to be ready for what Brendon Burchard calls the Oprah moment. If Oprah picks up that phone and says, "Hey, I need you to come on the show. Are you ready to share your message?" You gotta be ready to capitalize on that opportunity. So always remember that, and always be ready for that Oprah moment. Well, guys, there you go. Those were 3 tips on how you can promote your business. Like I said, this is the 3rd video in our series. The first video was how to position yourself as a key person of influence. The second video was how to package your product and services. This one is how to promote your business, so you can grow awareness and increase that cash flow. Thanks for checking this out. If you found value in this video, please smash the like button, and feel free to share this video with someone you think could benefit from the information. Maybe you yourself are starting a solopreneurship endeavor or a startup company, and that's why you're here. Maybe you have a family member or some friends that are struggling to get their business off the ground, and they just need that extra push, share this video with them. If you like this, guys, I invite you to check out the other things that we have. Check out our blog post. Check out our Easy Like Sunday Morning podcast archive. You can do all that on our website, expertinfluenceracademy.com. We have tons of resources, and we just have libraries of information to help you, like I said, position, package, promote, and partner so that you can monetize your content on the top 5 social media platforms. That's all the time we have for today, and we will see you in the next video.